Well, now let's look at what's making headlines in the commodity universe. We have Manisha back with us. Manisha, you're looking at metals this morning?
Well, yeah, this is one sector which clearly does not seem to be supporting right now. Most of the industrial metals, the base metals that is, have started the Asian markets on a weaker note here. So we are looking at 0.25% to 0.5% of a decline across board here. Well, to start with, if you look at copper prices, we are off the highs and we are trading yet again close to those 7-month lows that we were in the previous week itself. The street is awaiting the China stimulus, but there have been conversations on that. And whatever liquidity injections that we have seen until now have been small. And the sentiment, the positive sentiment that is, hasn't lasted for more than a day, if not hours there. So the demand from China has been weak. The US dollar index holding around 103 continues to weigh onto the prices here. So the Chinese imports of copper in the month of April declined by 12.5%. And even as the exports grew, but much of that metal really landed on LME warehouses and not exactly at the end consumer. That's what's weighing onto the markets. So when you look at the LME warehouses itself, we have seen the inventory grow quite strongly there, up by nearly 80% on a month-on-month basis in the previous month itself. So the Peru mines also have resumed production. We have seen 20% of gains in production there as well. So there are higher inventories, more production, mines are coming back, and there are no strikes happening, and the demand from China is absent, and that is weighing on. But the forward-looking statements still continue to be positive. You have Marex Spectrum saying in a report that they expect $9,000 by end of this year. Currently, we are trading at around 81 to 8,200, so strong cues coming in from there. The other statement is from CRU Group, which has raised its global demand growth forecast from 2% to 3.2% in the second half of this year. So the markets do presume that the Chinese demand will come back and much of the supply hangover that we have right now will get consumed. But it's not just copper. The zinc continues to be an underperformer. We're trading at a 26-month lows onto this one, and the China zinc production has increased by nearly 9% on an year-on-year basis in the month of April. Also, the prices have declined by 30% in last 4 months. I quickly want to tell you a last slide which tells you on how the prices have moved. So even with the decline today on a week-on-week basis, we still are in a minor positive for copper and aluminum, but zinc is negative by 4.5%.
All right, Manisha, thanks very much for that. Well,